The AFL in 2024 has had more than its fair share of controversy when it comes to umpiring decisions made during close games, with more games than ever seemingly being decided by the men in green. The first decision, and arguably one of the most controversial on the entire list, comes from the Carlton and Freo clash during gather round. With the Dockers hanging on by a mere 2 points with under 90 seconds to play, the Blues' Matthew Cottrell was awarded a mark in front of goal, with replay showing this ball was clearly touched. Fremantle were adamant that this was the case and desperately pleaded their case with the umpire, only to no avail. This wasn't the last we saw of the umpires though, as a whistle was blown as the ball returned to the centre, giving a free kick to Carlton directly in front of goal. The reason given by the umpire was that this was for dissent, although the AFL came out in the following week and explained the umpire did not exactly hear what was said by Fremantle's Jordan Clark, who gave the free kick away. In the Adelaide and Essendon matchup in round 6, the ball was locked in dispute deep inside the Crows' forward 50 with just seconds remaining. With the game on the line, Essendon's Sam Draper seemingly took a nap on top of the ball, a move which almost always signals holding the ball in the modern day. The umpires thought otherwise though, as they paid a ball up, handing the Bombers a nail-biting win. In another precarious finish involving Adelaide, the Crows were pressing in a last-gasp attempt to find a winner against the Magpies. Just as the result looked beyond doubt, Isaac Rankin made a heroic run down the wing. With the ball in a dangerous position near the Crows' goal, the man in green adjudged Rankin had run too far, a shocking decision given the circumstances. With the ball back in the hands of the Pies, they were able to calmly control possession of the ball and came out winners by 4 points. Although in the current day this would probably be paid more often than not, Hawthorn were awarded a downfield free kick off the back of the Giants' Tom Green attempting to pressure James Sicily. With Sicily's kick being shanked out on the full, the umpire paid the free kick directly on the goal line, with sharpshooter Luke Bruce putting the result beyond doubt. The Kangaroos were seemingly handed their first win of the season by a tight umpiring decision in the dying stages of their match against the Eagles. Needing a goal to take the lead with just minutes remaining, West Coast's Elliot Yeo grabbed the ball spilled by George Woodlaw. Almost instantaneously, he was wrapped up by North's Jai Simpkin with minimal prior opportunity. The umpire inexplicably deemed this holding the ball, leading to a North Melbourne victory by just 10 points. In another howler involving the Kangaroos, North Melbourne looked to regain the lead following Collingwood's 54-point comeback. As Bailey Scott marked just outside 50, two Collingwood players, Steele Sidebottom and Beau McCreery, both overran the mark as Scott pushed back to take his kick. Unbelievably, the umpire put the whistle away and the Pies held on for another remarkable victory. In a low-scoring affair between the Saints and the Suns, St Kilda's Tim Membry marked the ball in the centre square as the Saints looked to find a winner. After pushing back off the mark, the umpire blew his whistle and pointed the way of Max King at the top of the goal square. The free kick was paid for holding on Mac Andrew, who expressed his dismay at the decision given replays had shown minimal contact between the two. Given the distance off the ball of which this free kick was paid, it's incredibly hard to justify such a free kick being awarded. The final decision of this video dates back to round 3 as the Swans sought a last-ditch attempt for a winner. With the ball inside 50, Richmond's Nick Vlosten gathered the ball and was ever so slightly tapped by Sydney's Tom Papley in an attempt to win the ball. The umpire adjudged this as high contact, handing Richmond a miraculous upset victory and Sydney's only loss of the season to this day.
Well, there's a big, big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty